But by the end of it, you've ascertained that the Lagos would probably sell some of their ships. And you can't help but think maybe that's something to mention to Mom. Like maybe it's something that either Echelon should get to, or that the Catalog House could employ to further expand their abilities.
Their ships aren't worth it.
No, but they are selling them,
Not unless
so
they
there's
crash
that.
them into the sea.
And Cecil's not about to build the greatest shit, so that much you know. That said, so that's everybody, I'm pretty sure. At which point, you guys crest over the mountaintop, coming to settle. Sorry, you guys crest against the mountain range, finding a spot to settle at the head of the road, coming to nestle at the mouth of the valley that has formed from the cavings inns, if you want to call it that. Where the area has caved in to form this valley, the airship settles against the camp that is situated next to the construction of this road. The road is nothing fancy at this end. It's certainly not paved, but it is level to some extent. And you can see where boulders have been thrown to the side and the dirt has been smoothed over. And for all intents and purposes, it's a road. What more can be said of it? As it stretches away, you can actually see in the distance the Royals Peak. And it's at this point that as you stand there, outside this airship, on the ground, looking back at home, that you realize this is quite the achievement. And it's only been a month. At the camp, you can see several people milling about, conducting their affairs. Some of them are looking and pointing over towards the airship that's just landed. It's not the only one there, but it is a new arrival all the same. Did you seriously just bust everything into that? Alright, fair enough. As you guys land, you can see ahead on the valley. Oh, sorry. As you guys come into land, you can see out the windows into the valley, and you can see that there's a fog that forms from within and coils and roils outwards. It blocks any visibility down into the depths of this. As you guys finally nestle and come off the airship and look upon the camp, you can see the clouds overhead, thick and gray, begin to lightly drizzle down upon everybody, and the cold becomes a nice, wet, throbbing cold against your body. As you stare upon the camp and look back towards the valley, the decision falls to you if you want to proceed directly towards or head into the camp for briefing.
Head into the camp. And we will drag Sora 6 and Kale out of the ship.
I wish we could do that.
They're comatose steamer.
Mushrooms don't last long
Hey.
enough.
Mushrooms last days.
Oh, what are you?
And with that, you guys make your way into the
I don't
camp,
know
I'm
what type of
assuming?
mushrooms you've been doing, Paul.
Everybody goes into the camp?
Yeah.
Alright.
Agreed.
Sorry, one sec.
But honestly, this is as simple as I could make it a drum for D&D in my eyes.
It's all good. You can't fashion it here, though.
No. We're kind of busy.
So we're heading?
Yes, you are. Sorry, I'm just going with music for this.
We're walking.
Oh wow, this is perfect, isn't it?
This is trippy. Are we all on mushrooms?
I don't remember having it down the throat.
There it is. Alright. Approaching the camp, the clouds open up a little further. More rain falls down upon you. You're surprised as it comes upon a little thicker than you would have expected. In the cold, it turns to sleet, frosting against your bodies. As you, wow, that's really the wrong music all of a sudden. It started out so good too, eh? Yeah, let's try a different track here. If nothing else, I'll have to go back to the Mirror's Edge soundtrack. Entering into the camp, you see the large tentway. The large tent some ways away. Approaching it, you can see the flap folds to the one side and tied off, flopping vigorously against the wind. Already the camp wet and drenched, mud holes forming around. You come upon the large tent, and the flapway open as it is. You can see inside there's a foreman standing behind a table, and he looks up towards you as you approach, and he squints. He says, "You look like you're from the capital."
We are.
"I'll enter in. Business then, is it? What news have you for me from the council?"
This is the. Sorry, I missed it. Is this our destination or is it a little further off?
No, this is it.
And this guy's the leader?
Yeah, he's important.
I said you have maps of the route you're drilling through the mountain.
Do we do so?
Right?
Like we're going to need to see those.
Can you actually, I don't want to feel like, can you just put that in my spot? Thank you very much. Yeah, I would really recommend getting the best kind, breeding terriers. They don't shed. Well, dogs.
He says,
you have to get the kind of.
Crosstalk. He says, "My name is Rick, sir, and I've been foreman over this site from its inception. Yes, when I dispose of the maps, I assume you're here to deal with the cleft."
The what?
"With the cleft, sir.
What's the left?
The crevice, the valley, the canyon." "Let me take you on a tour then, sirs. Come with me." And he grabs a poncho and throws it on. The sleet pouring down has wet your fur. It's sticking your rope to your body. It's fucking cold here.
Not for me.
Let's go. Whoa.
Good idea. I have,
So this is a mine.
It wasn't intended to be, sir. My apologies for the weather, but it's been like this ever since we got to this valley.
Have there been any shipments coming out of this place?
We've had no sorts of shipments to be sending back, sir. We're simply constructing a road. But suddenly, and as you guys walk out into the sleet, he's starting to. He has to keep like kind of wiping off his face to keep his vision. And as you guys are moving forward, the road's getting muddier and muddier still. Not that it wasn't already muddy as you approached, but he points ahead and you can barely see it through the sleet. He says, "Where we thought we were building a road, it seems suddenly we're building a bridge, sir." And you can see, sure enough, there's a cleft. And the mountain way continues on just beyond, but it's caved in. And you can see craggies making their way on either side. But this area that they were blasting at has completely caved in and now is a pit, save for fog that is coiling upwards from down below. And you note that it's feeling oddly warmer near the open cleft. You don't see any glowing, you don't see any magma as you guys are staring down into the fog.
Do I sense any arcane energy coming from down there?
You do not.
No?
You can roll Arcadic as an active search, if you will.
Ask him if he's had anybody go missing.
Can I do that too? Roll
Yeah,
a
by all means. We had one encounter, and he holds his arm up as he starts fumbling under his poncho. We had one encounter
19.
where the men we sent in, and what'd you get?
14.
Good. The men we sent in, we had them on a rope. There was a blast of some sort down below. We felt on the end of the rope, and when we pulled them up, they were scalded. burnt as though by steam. And as he holds his arm over his eyes, he has a paper in his hand. Yeah, that's it, but I cannot show you here. I'll soak it, and he puts it back under his poncho. But you can see what it is here that we are faced with, and the two of you sensing as it were, trying to ascertain, feel a resonance. Sure enough, a dark energy of some sort absolutely seems to vibrate ever so subtly from down within those depths.
I tell him that he's they're working in a dangerous line.
Can we see the
You guys
bottom
are
of
working
this
what?
canyon?
They're working in a dangerous line.
Ah,
Can we see the bottom of this canyon?
you cannot because of the fog that's coiling up outwards.
Right. I want to do something.
Right?
So is there like a giant mountain? Are we near the giant mountain?
We live
Yeah.
in
So
a giant-
let's do a diagram here.
Do we see your death mountain?
Dead mountain.
Dead mountain?
You are literally on Dead Mountain right now.
Mountain Doom.
We're on Dead Mountain?
You're on Dead
shit,
Mountain.
not real.
So so then there's gonna be and some distance away on the other side, this cleft canyon is gonna not be so, right? But in the meantime,
Is that a road into the cleft then?
yeah. So this is the road. You guys are standing right. Oh, sorry. Do that now.
I'm gonna inch a little bit closer to that to warm up while we stand here and talk.
Can
Okay, so you
continual
walk forward.
flame?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk a little closer to it.
agree.
Can the spell continual
Oh, you're going
flame
towards
burn
Cast
things?
detect magic.
Wait, sorry, and what's this? The flame what?
Alright, so if I were to take some piece of something and cast continual flame on it, which continues until it's dispelled,
Mm-hmm.
does this still burn? No, it says it creates no heat. That's not what I want. Basically, I want to throw
You
something
can
hot
carry
down there so we can see, so it burns away the fog.
Firebolt or fireball?
Firebolt.
Are you metaing her plan?
No.
Are you
So,
meta performing it?
I'm
Metaforming
I
it?
totally
say out
forgot who
loud.
you're talking to.
Hey,
I'm
you
sorry.
know, maybe we could burn away that fog. I only have Sacred Flame. I can only cast Sacred Flame, which won't be enough.
I'm still
don't
eyeball
understand it.
walking around trying to understand what's going on.
Oh, fuck off.
He looks back and forth. Sorry, the foreman at this point looks back and forth and says, "So, we were supposed to have a specialist arrive. I was expecting a specialist, someone in the employ of the SK, to dive down in there. Someone who didn't need a rope to descend.
I can
Which
do
one of you
that.
was that?
I
Is
can-
that you?
I can cast Featherfall, yeah.
Okay,
I was looking to cast Featherfall,
I don't know
sir.
if you want
But
to
you're
go down
high
there.
as fuck.
he's not.
We don't know that.
You guys have been traveling for
No,
4 hours.
I'm
They
just
got
wondering
high
what's
and
trying to
come
make
down.
sense of what's going on because it
Yeah,
didn't
and
get
I
briefed.
said out loud, we should try and burn the fog away.
Okay,
Okay.
So-
So me down there. I got my
you
code.
pipe up, and then Vane points across to him, and the fella looks at you and then looks over to him. Right, I was gonna say, you seem a more Ogmite than, what is it? Silver Covenant. And the sleets continuously still pouring down on you guys. I want to illustrate something. Stiff nipples does not begin to describe it. Everybody can make a constitution check.
That's why I'm edging closer
What
to the
about my
counter.
iceworm shanks?
You do not need to make this, and I don't believe you do. And sorry?
Iceworm shanks in my boots. Permafrost.
Oh, those will help you. Oh, what?
Permafrost. Protection against ice, you said. Because it was an ice dragon.
They protect against spikes and blasts
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff coming from underneath.
Okay.
What's the save on this?
Sorry, so I need a 12 or better.
Okay, I actually made that.
Okay, your fur still keeps you, despite getting wet. Wetter and wetter. 12 or better for
Not
Constitution.
enjoying this.
Guess what I got?
The shivers?
Number 1.
11.
You get the shivers.
Oh, okay.
You're okay.
Is it a saving throw?
Thought I was gonna
Yes, it is.
freeze.
10.
Okay, you get the shivers. You
Well,
guys
I
are
would
starting
definitely
to
get the
sniffles.
shivers. I'm covered in scale mail.
And you're getting the sniffles and whatnot, so chances are you're going to catch cold out here. This all said, he points to him, at which point the foreman says, "Right, so we've managed to get just down